This is how Everyone As You Pushed Out really helped me work on my resentment, because I realized, oh hi, it's Tiana Megan. I am everything. I'm everything. I post on social media. I'm a screenwriter and a teacher, and I'm here to talk about life, talk about my mindset on things. And if you found me, you probably found me through Instagram. It's only my own validation on Instagram and Tiana Megan. And here I am going to talk about how everyone is you pushed out, and the concept that everything is, I don't even need these, that everything is just a reflection of you and everyone is just a reflection of you really healed my resentment and gave me a lot more compassion for others, but for myself ultimately, because I am all that is. In my reality, I am all that is. So when I have compassion for myself, love for myself, have dropped my shame and my resentment, even for myself, then that just gets reflected outwards, and my relationships have healed from that a lot. This is how I use it to heal relationships with others within my mind. So what I go do is, through my mind's eye, I'll soothe my perception of the person. I'll soothe my perception of whatever it is that I feel that was done wrong to me. And I'll find a way to accept and understand that at the end of the day, not only am I always safe, that things have nothing to do with me, in the sense you don't need to take things personally. That's what they mean when I say don't take things personally. It doesn't have to do with you, even if it's a reflection of what you're thinking. There's twofold here. It has nothing to do with you in terms of it's not personal, but it is still a reflection of you in terms of it's reflecting your perceptions and your beliefs. It's not you see someone is mean or doing something mean, you're mean. Like, that's not what it is. It's they do or say something, and whatever perception you hold about that, whether you're using it as a perception of a belief that you have about yourself, whether you're taking offense, whether you're using it to create a perception of them in your mind, like this is how they are, that is all you, right? All of that is just you living in your mind. We all live in our minds 24/7. Our realities are our minds and our perceptions of things. That's what it means to say that everything is you. Everything is you and your perception. You're always experiencing yourself. You're always experiencing what you're thinking and feeling. So whatever it is that someone does or doesn't do, it's still all about the perception you have of it. It's not even about the thing itself. So how I started to just really heal perceptions in my mind was really take inventory of where I felt a pattern emerging, where I felt people often did this or this, and realize that it's impossible that every single person I encounter is always doing that. Like, it is possible, but how ironic is it that it's always the same thing that comes up, right? It means that somewhere inside of me, I feel like this is something that triggers me or something that I'm afraid of. And when I look within myself and I'm able to hold true that these humans that are reflecting me aren't, don't have bad intentions, that I know my true perception is very loving of them and my own perception of myself is very loving of me, then I don't need to hold on to that anymore, and I can recreate a story the way that I like it. So it's not about controlling or manipulating the outside world to bend to your will. It's about you deciding that what you're going to experience inside your mind is going to be the best experience, because you deserve it, because you deserve to feel at peace within yourself, whether someone is actively acting in a way that you want them to or not. If in your mind's eye they are, and in your mind's eye all is well and all is good, you're ultimately going to feel that that's the truth. And then evidently things will conform to that outside of it, but it doesn't matter how much time it takes, because inside your world it's very peaceful and harmonious. So I found that very empowering, because I've been able to understand that there's no outside. There's all me, and then everything that I perceive, and all of those perceptions are me. And when you've grown up with different traumas or different patterns that you felt held a lot of pain within you, then, you know, going through those and understanding that you're not meant to relive the same emotions over and over and over again in your life because of a perception that you hold on other people, then you're gonna free yourself. You're gonna feel a lot more free. It's all you. And no, you don't need to forgive and forget. You know, you don't need to, you know, make up with every person that has done something you didn't like, but you're able to feel grounded and at peace and stable within yourself in knowing that your perception of people is fundamentally great, that your perception is that you are taken care of and that you are treated well and with respect, and that people do really love you. And when people don't do things that feel that feel like they align with what I just said, that again, you can still rest back in that space of knowing that you are treated well and with respect. And maybe that's a fluke, maybe it's an old, you know, perception or feedback on something you're still thinking in your mind, but ultimately, you know you are safe, you know you are loved, you know you are respected, and that's something that you can rest in and know and feel true to you and hold on to, and you can always go back to that space. So if you take the time to really dive into your own self, look at yourself in the mirror and look and say, I'm safe here, I'm okay here, I know that I'm loved, I know that I'm deeply cared for and respected. And ultimately, if something comes up in my life that is being reflected to me that I'm not enjoying, I'm still okay. I can still voice what I want to voice. I can still express myself. I can still assert a boundary. I can do all of those things, but I do know that I'm okay. And I do know that whatever I reimagine in my mind will eventually be pushed out and will eventually become what is the experience in the outside world as well, because that's what's interacting with me now and with what I'm feeding my mind. So I hope that makes sense. I hope that clarifies how I view everyone as too pushed out and how I understand that it's not about, you know, ever trying to micromanage anything in the outside world, but that everything is within you, and that is so peaceful. That is so damn peaceful and good and beautiful and all-knowing. And that is all I have for you today, and I will be making more videos like this weekly, and I hope to see you around. Find me on Only My Own Validation on Instagram, and have a great day.